Hi, fourth graders. Today we're going to create a drawing that shows a little bit of perspective and concentric circles, and we're going to incorporate warm and cool colors. We'll talk about the color wheel and what those colors are. I'm going to use paint for today. You can use whatever coloring materials you have at home, and let's get started. Okay, fourth graders, I have my materials and I am ready to start. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about these warm and cool colors. So here's the color wheel. I know we've discussed this before. This is something you should already know. And in the color wheel, we have three primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. And when you mix two of those primary colors, you get a secondary color. So when we mix red and yellow, we get orange. When we mix blue and red, we get purple. When we mix blue and yellow, we have green. And also the color wheel tells us is that there are warm colors and cool colors. So on this side of the color wheel, we have our warm colors, which is red, orange, and yellow. When you think of things that are warm, like the fire and the sun, you think of warm colors. On the other side of the color wheel are our cool colors. So when you think of things that are cool, you think of blue, water, things like that. So that's purple, blue, and green. So we're going to do a drawing that shows a little bit of perspective and concentric circles, and we're going to color them using these warm and cool colors. So I'm going to start in the center of my paper, and I'm going to draw 3 lines. You can use a ruler if you like. I'm trying to make the video go kind of quick, so I'm going to use just freehand. At the top of these lines, you're going to draw an arrow. See that? You're going to draw lines from the edges of the arrows down to the bottom of the paper like this. Okay, then and next to it, we're going to draw longer ones, 3 longer ones. 1, 2, and 3. And at the top, again, you'll draw arrows and do the same thing. They can connect, they can overlap, like this one here, it's up to you. These are actually buildings. Okay, see that? So now we're going to show that there's windows on these buildings, right? So we're going to use some lines that are kind of parallel, diagonal like these here. So in order to make the windows look like it realistically goes with the buildings, we're going to follow the same line. For example, diagonal line, straight, straight, and connect like that. See that? And this line's going that way. So I'm going to do a diagonal line, straight, straight, and connect like that. See that? You could draw as many windows as you want. I'm just going to do a few to make it look like they're windows on the buildings. Diagonal, down, down, connect. Diagonal following the top line, down, down, connect. Kind of like we did our other perspective drawings. Connect. Connect. Diagonal, down, down, connect. Diagonal, down, down, connect. Diagonal, down, down, connect. Diagonal, down, down, and connect. So we have some, I feel like I need another one here, so I'm just going to draw this like that, and I'm going to add just a couple of windows here. I like it to be even. I didn't want an empty space. Now on the top, we're going to put in concentric circles. If you look at Kandinsky's artwork, Kandinsky is a abstract artist where he did a painting of concentric circles. It's basically circles that continue around each other basically until infinity. So we're going to start in the center and draw a circle. Around that, we're just going to continuously draw circles. And if we go past the building, then that's okay. Just go around it. So you don't have to erase anything. Just follow your line. See that? Whoops. I could fit here, here, and here. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna trace this with black marker, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I finished tracing everything in marker, which makes it stand out and looks better. And now I'm actually going to use crayons to put in some lines so that it makes my design stand out even more. So on the buildings down here, we're going to make, we're going to use the cool colors, and in our sky of concentric circles, we're going to use the warm colors. So I'm going to take some colors here. I'm going to take some blue. I'm just going to make some random lines, because what happens is when I paint over these lines, it's going to make a resist and it's going to stand out really cool. You don't have to do that, but I think it makes it look interesting. Okay, so I use the cool color crayons on the bottom and the warm colors on the top, just some lines to add in to make it look more interesting. And try not to use the same color, paint the same color of paint that you use in crayon. So I'm going to start with my buildings, and since I use blue here, I'm just going to paint it with purple. You can be as creative as you want. You can, you know, mix up the colors in each building. I'm just going to be very simple to get it so that I can finish it. And you know what? Each one that has the blue lines, I'm just going to paint purple. Make it easier. Okay, so I finished painting my buildings with the cool colors. I also painted the windows a different color, but they're still cool colors. So now I'm going to go ahead to my concentric circles, and I'm going to paint them with the warm colors. Okay, and I am finished. So I painted my city, my buildings, with the cool colors, which blue, green, and purple. And I painted my concentric circle sky with warm colors, yellow, orange, and red. I can't wait to see what yours looks like. Don't forget to please send me a picture. Thanks, bye-bye.